Nicki Minaj was right about the Grammys.
Year after year, the Grammys get slightly weirder. But in 2026, things got much worse. From CeeLo Green and his son appearing on the red carpet looking like demons, to Justin Bieber's underwear.
Who the fuck are these people, though? Who the fuck are these people? This is the first time seeing this black man right here.
CeeLo Green and his son appearing on the red carpet.
Why does he feel like this is the coolest thing to do? God damn, Maji, you need to trim also this hair inside of your nose, bro. They're getting out of hand.
Looking like demons, to Justin Bieber's underwear performance that looked more like a cry for help than a concert, and Lady Gaga's.
Nah, Justin Bieber always been weird, bro. Obviously never gonna go to the Diddy parties and also have a mind which is on point. Obviously gonna do a performance in an underwear, bro. It's crazy.
Bieber's underwear performance that looked more like a cry for help than a concert, and Lady Gaga's yearly ritual in front of millions. The Grammys once again proved the Hollywood elite are a bunch of weirdos.
On God!
Proving that whether you like her or hate her, Nicki was talking facts. Today, we're looking at the moments that prove Nicki Minaj was telling the truth about the Grammys.
Who are these people?
Just a few days ago, we spoke about Nicki Minaj going to war with the industry on X. Not only did she come at Jay-Z, but she also called out the Grammys directly. Nicki tweeted, "As they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them. The ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked." Now, Nicki was saying this after being mocked during the opening monologue for her relationship with Trump. She took that opportunity to call the Grammys out for what they really are, a yearly ritual for the Hollywood elite. While I've pointed out before that Nicki might be the wrong messenger, I can't deny that she is 100% right about the Grammys. If you don't believe me, this year's show is all the proof you need. The 2026 Grammys once again proved it isn't an award show, it's a scripted ceremony where industry puppets go to amuse the elite, performing strange rituals while receiving meaningless admiration.
Why did they give Kendrick Lamar like a Grammy now, bro? Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go, hey man, Grammy right now? Like Drake was right, bro. This nigga's a fucking useless piece of shit. Why they gonna give him the best album of the year, bro? Central C dropped the best album of the year 2025. I don't know why you give this small ass, short ass man the size of a jelly can. You're gonna keep pumping him a lot of Grammys, bro. What do you think you're gonna use them for? To stand on them so he can reach to his wife? God damn, bro. And the craziest part, the second he got a Grammy, he had to thank Pusha T, bro. The nigga who's implicated in Jeffrey Epstein files. Yo, shout to Pusha T. And like, Kendrick Lamar, you black, I'm black. I know black people are gonna come on my ass, but you a fucking stupid ass bitch.
They prop up these idols on stage and tell you exactly why you should praise them, even while those same celebrities are performing in their boxers just to amuse their overlords. If you think what you're shown at the Grammys is just random or simply art, you couldn't be more wrong. All of these performances...
Sometimes I just wonder the kind of stuff they got on Justin Bieber though. Why Justin Bieber keep working for them when he's rich, when he got a fame, and when you see what they done to him? What kind of blackmail thing they got to him which make him keep all the time be like this, bro? Because Justin Bieber, I swear to God, that nigga gotta be the most depressed motherfucker on earth, bro. Nigga got super famous young. He made Diddy super young. And now look, the nigga in his 30s lost his mind.
Are strategically designed to subliminally tell a deeper message. That's exactly what we saw from Justin Bieber's performance. This year, Justin's set isn't going viral because of the music. It's going viral because of how he chose to show up. Justin walked onto the stage wearing nothing but purple satin boxers, socks, and his guitar. With a defeated look on his face, he started singing Yukon. The internet instantly called out how strange this looked. Why?
Yeah, free Justin Bieber, chat. Free Justin Bieber.
It was Justin at one of the most prestigious events in the world, in his underwear. Was this just for shock value? Or was he trying to tell the world something much more sinister? Ever since rumors started circulating that Justin could have been one of Diddy's victims, he hasn't been the same.
Of course.
We all saw that period where he was acting erratically in public, and many assumed it was because he was feeling the pressures of his past.
Yeah, my boy even became a streamer at one point, but he ended up giving up.
Coming to light, including those talks of an alleged tape with Diddy. Recently, Justin has begun appearing defeated in public, and this performance furthered that narrative. On the surface, you could interpret this as Justin showing vulnerability or being stripped of his innocence. Performing in his boxers is a clear metaphor for how the industry stripped them down to nothing and left them feeling naked in front of the world.
Damn.
But I believe it goes even deeper. To me, this seems like a direct nod to the abuse he experienced while growing up in the Hollywood system. how those in the industry took his innocence and tore away at it piece by piece. This is what they made him do behind the scenes to make it big. In Hollywood's twisted way, it's also a form of humiliation.
Yeah, on God.
They want to show that at the end of the day, these stars are just circus freaks who will perform in their underwear for your entertainment. This performance shows Hollywood's obsession with placing the truth in plain sight. For years, people talked about the Yummy music video being an exposure of secret industry parties. Now I see that more than ever. Justin is sending that same message here. He was yummy to those Hollywood elites. His performance proves exactly why there were so many high-profile music industry names in those recent Epstein files. He isn't just singing a song, he's showing us his scars. This performance is exactly what Nicki Minaj is talking about. This is what the Grammys are for, presenting the sick, twisted flaws of the music industry as art so fans can cheer and admire it, not realizing they're being shown nothing but demons. Just look at CeeLo Green's red carpet appearance. We often call
I don't even want to look at this motherfucker, bro. What the fuck did this nigga even do?
People in the industry demons figuratively, but CeeLo took it literally. He showed up with his son Lake, wearing blood red contact lenses and heavy black eye makeup to match a bright red outfit. He looked ridiculous, but his son looked like something straight out of the Conjuring movies.
Fuck?
Lake had his face painted bone white with hollowed out black eyes, dressed in matching red like his father. This isn't just a fashion choice, it's a representation.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm not just becoming speechless, chat. Insane.
Of how the industry grooms the next generation to keep the tradition alive.
Yeah, the same thing they did to Jaden Smith. They had Will Smith, now look Jaden Smith. Right now he's acting like a complete idiot.
CeeLo is deep into the dark side of the industry. He's introducing his children to it early, just like we saw with Will Smith and their
crazy.
Children. Will and Jada practically raised their children in the industry, and we all saw how that turned out for them. Not only are Jaden and Willow strange, but they have fully taken their place.
That's what I'm saying. Why on God's green earth you gotta put a castle on your fucking head, bro? Who on God's green earth told you that shit is cool?
In the Hollywood system. I literally just released a video of Jaden Smith initiating Kai Cenat into the strange world.
I got this, y'all. I'm gonna use this for my thumbnail. I'm gonna use this for my thumbnail, y'all. Thumbnail. I know YouTube niggas gonna be mad. Oh, you stole this. Oh, you stole this, my G. Stole that shit. Don't know what to do with that. You're gonna give me a clean thumbnail like this, bro? Do you think I'm gonna have to waste my time to create something new where you already got what it made for me? Like, are you serious? You're talking about me stealing a thumbnail. Just wait until I steal someone's girl, bro. Talking about stealing, bro. Don't fucking blow me. Nigga, I'm from Africa, bro. Stole that shit. Give me that.
World of high fashion. This is what CeeLo and his son were openly showing us at the Grammys.
Thanks.
When questioned about the outfit, CeeLo said, "I was born this way."
Because what's going on with the eyes, my guy?
I don't know. What do you see?
Oh, this. What do you mean? These aren't my real eyes? What do you mean?
Are you kidding? I was born this way.
Pay attention to that. He's telling you this is who he really is. This isn't a costume, it's a revelation. And honestly, CeeLo's look was almost as disturbing as Chaperone, who showed up in a sheer nipple ring dress that many are calling a tribute to the biblical Salome. The same Salome who demanded the head of John the Baptist. The reason people—
Who are all these nobodies, though? I don't know any of them. I don't listen to any of their music. I don't know who their fans are. They probably got listen. I swear to God, if this girl throw a show somewhere in a club or somewhere in the arena, maximum 10 people will pull up.
People think this outfit is inspired by the biblical story of Salome is because it actually is. Miguel Castro Freitas, the creator-director of Mugler, stated that his recent collections, including the one Ron's dress was pulled from, were inspired by famous showgirls of history like the Bible Salome. He noted that the character represents human contradictions and the fetishized cliches of the temptress. The symbolism is everywhere in the Grammys if you know where to look. These are the outfit choices that these celebrities have chosen. This is not random. It is all well planned and strategically chosen to tell a deeper message. It all connects back to the industry's overly lustful environment that for the last few years has begun to rapidly show more than ever. All of this shows us a glimpse of the interactions of the industry, and what we see is truly dark. Just like we find in Tyler the Creator's performance, In Tyler the Creator's performance, Tyler continued the dark ritualistic pattern with his own stylized set. He came out wearing the chroma plastic mask with an over-the-top hairdo that is clearly meant to represent horns. During the performance, he literally crashes a Ferrari and rises out of the flames. On the surface, it's a career transition, but what it really represents is a death and rebirth ritual. Tyler is showing the world he is being reborn into a new phase in the industry cycle. You have to pay attention to the story.
It's crazy though. This nigga had 2 of his albums nominated in the best albums of this Grammy. They didn't even nominate Central C, bro. The reason why we fighting for Central C, everybody in the hip-hop world, any guy who talk about hip-hop on his channel, and every hip-hop fan who gonna ask, yo, which album was doing good for you in 2025? They're gonna say K-Rush Greatest, my bro. They're gonna say that. And when I see this nigga get nominated for the best hip-hop album, all his songs are trash. He get best for the best album, for a different album. It's crazy, bro. I be understanding why they be pushing these niggas to us in our throats. Nobody listen to these niggas' songs. Name 5 Tyler the Creator songs. I'll pay you. 5. No, you fucking can't. Who are these people, man? It's crazy.
The imagery is really telling, not what's put on the surface for your amusement. This is exactly what Nicki Minaj was talking about. This award show was a literal ritual, just like we saw from the Lady Gaga performance. Year after year, Gaga uses the Grammys as her personal playground for high-level symbolism. But this year, she went full pagan ritual. She performed her track Abracadabra, but in typical Gaga fashion, it wasn't a concert, it was a ceremony. Gaga appeared on stage trapped inside of a massive black wicker cage. Now to Gaga's fans, they just see a cool set design. Gaga always takes her performances to maximum levels of artistry, right? But if you've studied history or the occult, you know exactly what a wicker structure represents. This is a direct callback to the Wicker Man, an ancient Celtic ritual used for human sacrifices. Her song is also titled Abracadabra, which is inspired by the word abrahadabra that was created by Aleister Crowley, who coined it as the magical word. This isn't just artistic imagery, it's directly inspired by real occult ideas. Millions of fans are watching, not knowing they're giving their—
Millions? Nobody watches the Grammy in the big 2026. I'm telling you. You can never ask me the day when the Grammys happen, and I tell you, bro. I don't know the day. All I know is that Plug by Max went there. I be seeing clips. All I know is that I'm watching videos showing the Grammys, bro. I never watch that shit. I'm not interested in watching any of the performances. But at the same, my girl Nicki Minaj talking about it, and I was like, yo, let me see this video about what he's talking about. And Nicki Minaj, I can never blame her. Maybe she got a lot to lose, but yes, she's saying, oh, it's the demons. It's the devil. But who is those people behind, though? Those people behind, those people, like, those masters. This guy's talking about, who are they? They are people. Who are they? Nicki Minaj don't want to say about it. If she stop talking about the devil and the demons, they are the people behind closed doors doing it. Because there's nothing like devil, there's nothing like God. God is the act of doing good. And the devil is the act of doing bad. I really believe in God, bro. Thank God. Thank God, bro. But why did I say that? Oh my God. I'm literally waiting across right now. But yo, Nicki Minaj, gets to the point. Tell us what those people.
Energy to this darkness. None of the fans there ever asked themselves, why would one of the biggest pop stars in the world choose to perform inside of a symbol of sacrifice? As the performance went on, she wasn't just singing, she was presiding over the stage like a high priestess. She was draped in red and black feathers, the colors of the great work in alchemy, representing the final stages of a transformation. When these artists get to a certain level of fame, they are required to pay homage to the system that put them there. For Gaga, the 2026 Grammys were clearly about signaling a new phase, a rebirth, and she emerged looking into
the craziest part. They do all these rituals and we don't give a fuck about them. I swear to God, Lady Gaga post up a location and be like, I'm gonna be in New York at this place, and Aisha Speed post another location, I'm gonna be in New York at this place. You're gonna see the difference, bro. These niggas, they're not even famous anymore. Like these A-star celebrities, A-list, nobody gives a fuck about them. It's over. Even this will pull up in my country right now, in Rwanda, nobody gonna give a fuck. But Aisha Speed came, they had to put him on the stadiums, they had to put him on everything. So, yeah, they better know the time has changed, bro. The tables have turned, we're seeing through all this stupid ass bullshit, man. Chat, let me ask you a question. Did you guys watch the Grammys? Yes or no? That'll be the answer. Nobody watches that shit anymore.
The camera with a cold, almost hypnotic stare. It felt like she was telling the audience, the great work was completed. This wasn't art for art's sake. This was a public display of the industry's hidden side being revealed in front of millions of people who were too distracted by the music to see the ritual right in front of their eyes. Finally, we have to look at the success story of the night, Kendrick Lamar. Now, whether you're a fan or not, it isn't the point here. What we need to look at is the suspicious timing of his massive sweep. On a night where the energy felt dark, where artists were being humiliated in their boxers or performing in cages, Kendrick was the only one allowed to maintain a prestige image. He walked away with 5 Grammys, officially surpassing Jay.
5 Grammys again? What the fuck? It gets to a point, dude! 5 Grammys last year, 5 Grammys this year. Yo, Drake called it. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go sucking me digging right now. What the fuck?
Maintain a prestige image. He walked away with 5 Grammys, officially surpassing Jay-Z's record. But you have to ask yourself, why now? We all know that the industry doesn't just give away awards like that for no reason. For decades, Jay-Z was the undisputed hip-hop gatekeeper. He was the one the Grammys used to validate the genre. But with the massive legal clouds currently hanging over the industry elite, from the Diddy files to the recent FBI tip line reports, the industry is in desperate need for a new clean face. They need a new golden child to take the baton and keep the machine running. Kendrick's dominance in 2026 feels less like a celebration of music and more like a strategic handoff. He is being positioned as a successor.
Best hip-hop album on Scan Rush Grenade. Someone keep saying that. That may make you mad. That may make you pissed off. I know, but I don't care. That's the fact. That is a fact. That's a fact, my friend.
To the Jay-Z throne. By awarding him everything, the Grammys are essentially making him the new voice of authority. When the Academy gives one man
Nobody
that much
gives a fuck about Kendrick, my G. Nobody.
power, they're making him the protected one, the new gatekeeper. He becomes the shield they used to say, see, we aren't just about rituals and shock value, we still award real lyricism. But that's the trap. Kendrick's presence gives the show a pass. It makes the public ignore the red demon eyes and the wicker cages because they're too busy celebrating history being made. He isn't being rewarded 5 Grammys for being a rebel. He's being rewarded for being the most effective tool they have to maintain order in a genre that is
but they want to destroy Drake, but shit, that shit failed, bro.
Currently in total chaos behind the scenes. The Grammys is as industry as the industry can get. They are a part of the same system that validated men like Diddy and Jay-Z. If Kendrick was this resistance leader he paints himself as, why is the industry's most prestigious event awarding him with 5 Grammys in one night? While I still feel Nicki
2
is
times in a fucking row.
the wrong messenger, and I explained why in this video, we have to acknowledge that even if she's a part of it, Nicki Minaj told us to explain why.
Another thumbnail, chat. Yo! Stole that shit, they don't do that. Stole that shit. So that dude nigga speak facts, bro. This is a good thumbnail, bro. I stole that shit, bro. Don't play with me. My name is Grizzly, bro. My name is Gael. I'm a superstar, bro. Yo, give me that.
In this video, we have to acknowledge that even if she's a part of it, Nicki Minaj told us to watch for the ritual during the Grammy. She told us the truth would be revealed. While most people see a rapper winning awards, I see the installation of a new gatekeeper, the older leader being phased out, and the new industry chosen one has officially arrived. When you step back and look at the 2026 Grammys as a whole, the picture becomes undeniable. This wasn't just a series of unfortunate or weird performances. It was a coordinated display. We saw the humiliation of a veteran like Justin Bieber stripped down in front of the world to remind us who really owns him. We saw the blatant demonic imagery of CeeLo Green and the next generation being initiated into it. We saw Lady Gaga presiding over an ancient Wicca ritual while Chappell Roan played the role of the biblical temptress. And then we saw the crowning of a new industry gatekeeper in Kendrick Lamar, a move designed to keep the culture under control while the older leader phased out. Nicki Minaj told us to watch.
Yeah, I got one question though. People that be saying Jay-Z gonna go to jail, even Kanye West say that. Like last year when it was like, yo, Jay-Z made these life killing black people, he made Pusha T. They can never say the truth because once they say the truth, they're gonna go to jail. And people were like, fuck, Kanye West was right. And Kanye West always like, yo, I'm never wrong. I'm always right. But not right now. I'm not right now, you know. I made crack you a smile 2013 and I crack you a frown of 2023, bro. Kanye West is always in the future, bro. He never wrong, he just early, bro. Once you say Jay-Z is a bad person, people start crowning him, bro. But now Jay-Z has been implicated in Epstein files. He been close with Diddy at the Diddy parties. And now my boy is in I don't remember that other one guy that say Jay-Z was going through his parties, also going crazy. So the question is one, do you think Jay-Z escaping all of this shit? Or you think he's going to jail to be chilling with my boy Diddy, bro? I don't want beef with anybody up this talking my shit. And you guys gotta tell me what you think, though.
She told us that God would reveal the ritual for what it truly is. And on February 1st, that's exactly what happened. They are now placing their symbols, their rituals, and their power moves in plain sight because they believe you're too distracted to notice. The Grammys aren't getting worse just because they're losing talent. They're getting worse because the mass is completely gone. They're no longer pretending that this is about music. It's about the message. It's about the ritual. And it's about making sure you stay asleep while they prop up their idols. But I want to know what you think. Was there a specific moment in this year's show that made you realize something was off? And then
We didn't even watch it, my friend. Don't ask about what about happened to the show. We didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I don't give a fuck. But this shit looks weird. And this might be the last time of me watching anything related to the Grammys because this shit is so fucking demonic. I'm glad I'm wearing my cross. I'm glad Jesus on my side. Shout out to Jesus Christ, man. We can never let these niggas sword get to us. Never.
Missed something that I didn't cover in this video? If you want to see a part 2, comment part 2 below. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be down.
Yeah, drop the thoughts in the comments.
And they're responding to all the ones I can. If you like unfiltered truth, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more just like this.
Well,
that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
All this is so sick. Inside God, we need you. Find out Kendrick Lamar. This is how I say. Find out Kendrick Lamar cleaned up from his recent scuffy look. Lady Gaga's cage looked like a giant eye with a wide eyelashes to me. So the industry is weird. I know it's weird. I don't know how we're gonna survive in it. And yeah, tell me what you guys think about the Grammys. And I'm out, bro. Give me a subscribe as well, man. Why don't you want to give me a sub? Like, if you refuse to give me a sub, are you gonna give me a plate of food? Obviously not.